Hello guys, I'm a Nigerian lawyer and I want to talk about divorce. In as much that we don't encourage divorce, we believe it's a last resort for differences in marriage or when the marriage is breaking down. But if it's breaking down irretrievably and both parties just want to walk away, and also for the safety of either of the parties involved, then divorce or resolution of marriage should be considered. Now, I'll just be dropping important points about divorce. One of these points is that either spouse, either partners can file a divorce petition in any of their residency. That's to say that if you, the wife, wants to divorce your husband, you can go and file in any high court in Nigeria, as long as the marriage was constituted under the Marriage Act. That is to say that there is a marriage registry that gave you people a marriage certificate and you people wedded, and whether in the church or in court, but people wedded under the law, you had a statutory marriage. Then for that marriage to be dissolved, you have to go to court. You can go to any high court in any state that either of you reside, or the state that either of you constituted the marriage. So even if maybe you are not living in the same state with the person you intend to divorce, your spouse, maybe people married in one state and you are now residing in another state, you can institute that divorce petition in that state. Then your partner, the spouse that you wish to divorce, can then consult a lawyer and meet you in that court, because of course they have to respond to the petition, you understand, for there to be resolution of the marriage. And also another point I would like to state is that in divorce proceedings, you have to come with some documents, and one of the most important documents you need to provide is your marriage certificate. And for the most important and only ground of divorce is that it has broken down irretrievably, and this breaking down irretrievably can be caused by adultery, some unbearable experience which you are experiencing in your marriage, violence, domestic abuse, that makes it impossible for the marriage to work out. I'll also be discussing more about things that can give you more of, like, should I say, give you the signal to start looking for judicial separation or divorce. I will discuss that in another video. So if the marriage has broken irretrievably, then you can go ahead and divorce. Then even things like maybe your partner being terminally ill and that you won't be able to enjoy your marriage, is also an irretrievable cause which you can go ahead for divorce. And I have to state that under the law, the court and the law promotes that divorce should only be sought in marriage that are older than 3 years. Marriages that are younger than 3 years, the court will say encourage other means of resolution of the issues involved in the marriage, except in some special circumstances, like if the spouse's life is at stake, in very, very serious situations, where those are where the court can consider dissolving a marriage that is younger than 3 years. But the ideal amount of years in marriage before you can seek for divorce or dissolution of marriage is 3 years upwards.